All right, ladies and gentlemen, and all the rest of you crazy crafters out there, I am so very happy to announce that this is the grand finale. This is the very last video in our tutorial for this trifold Steampunk Debutante album. And we have used almost the entire collection of Steampunk Debutante. Now, I did use one sheet of paper for the Midori cover, or the faux Dory cover, and I used one sheet of paper in the mixed media project that I did, but the rest is in this album with the exception of these scraps. I do have a couple of good pieces, but most of them are just little bitty scraps. I'll try and do something with them, but not a whole lot left of that. The sticker sheet, I do have the alphas. I've used most of the other stickers. I got a couple of borders over here, a couple little ones, some corners, but most everything is sitting in here. Now, the only thing I've used that was not in the collection, some gears, okay? The seam binding that Tammy sent from Country Craft Creations, the lace that she sent. I have used a little bit of baker's twine, just a teeny bit. There are some of these sticky back pearls. This was the great big flourish that I didn't use, but there's like 3 little ones that I did use. And I believe everything else is the collection. So here's what we've got. We've got our cover that we went through and made together. What I did to finish up the spine was to put a second piece of black lace going towards the back, put my seam binding down the center, and put 3 elements from the chipboard set with the little brads. Oh, that's the other thing, brads. I used some brads that weren't part of the collection, but they were just basic black ones. This is the back cover. This is the second spine, and I did cut a piece of the pattern paper and put here, and it is 1 1/4 inches by 8 3/4 inches, and I added that chipboard sticker. All right, now the inside is pretty much as we left it, except that I have finished matting and doing some embellishments. So on this first page, all I did was add a mat. I only put pattern paper on one side, and then this is one of the 4x6 cutouts from the collection. So that goes into our front pocket. Okay. Inside here, I decided I did not want to try and use this for a pocket. It wasn't working out gracefully, so I went ahead and glued both sides of that down. And now my mats are random sizes. I just use leftover scraps. So I can give you the measurements. I don't really think it matters. Like I said, I grabbed my scraps and then just cut them. You know, if they were about the right width to fit in, then I cut them to where I'd have a little bit of border from the back showing. And ooh, I found a place. This is like the only chipboard pieces I had left. I used them all up, but she was hidden under something and I didn't realize I hadn't used her. So I think she needs to go like right there. Don't y'all think that? Okay, so I'm going to have to put her there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ink the edges. I'm going to glue that down. I knew there'd be something. I tried so hard to have everything done for my grand finale, but there's always something. So she's going to go there. All right. I put this little chipboard piece, I just inked the edges and put the seam binding through for a little decoration. It is attached down though, so it's not functional. All right, I cut a tiny little strip. This is 3/8 of an inch wide. It's 8 3/4 long, and I put that there just to hide the black from our binding. On this page, on the inside flap, I took one of the chipboard embellishments, again inked it, added the ribbon, and just took one of the cut aparts and stuck it in there for a journaling tag. I left this blank. I am debating on putting 4 photo corners there, but I didn't know if I wanted to do 5x7 or 4x6, so that's why I didn't put anything there. You open the inside. I did go in here. Remember, we did this way back in the beginning. And all I did was add this little cutout, which is glued down on 2 sides. And I should probably just find something to stick in there like that for a mat. I need a better size, but I think I'll just put a plain black mat in there and then round the corners. On the back side of our 2 pockets, I just took these 2 stickers from the collection, put them on chipboard, and left them open to stick something under, or just if you want to put a picture there, then it's open on one side, and you can do that. Nothing changed here. We did all that together. Oh, I forgot. I added this also. This is the flat back pearl in kind of a bronzy goldy color. Alright, swivel that back. On our back side, I just took some scraps again and found ones that were wide enough to fit in my pocket, and then just cut them to where I would have a border of the underneath paper showing. And that's a sticker on some cardstock that was already in there. On this side, I liked this sticker, so I just put it on some cardstock and fussy cut around it and then mat the bottom. I added a chipboard piece here with the brad, and I added the chipboard piece here with the ribbon. And then here, again, odd shaped mat. It just fit, so I cut it off to leave a border. And then this is just one of the cutouts stuck in there to add a little color. Alright, so I put the dark colors over here to kind of contrast with the bright florals, and I put the light colored over here to contrast with the dark. Okay, added, this is a 1-inch strip, 1 inch by 8 3/4. And then on our first page, on both of the pages, I did cut mats to go inside the pocket page, and I covered them with my remaining full 12 by 12. This was the back side, this was the front side. So these mats, the mats measure 6 1/4 by 8 1/4, and then the design paper 6 by 8 on each of these. They just tuck down inside, and I put the pattern paper to face the inside. I should have pulled them out that way. It would have made more sense probably, but I think of things when I think of things. Alright, on this page I added the pearls again at the top and bottom, and I went ahead and added the photo corners in here. This is a 4 by 6 size, and it's askew just like our little flap is. I took a sticker, mat it on cardstock, only glued down one side, and this is just a cutout from the sheet of cutouts. And then on the back side of our tab, I put the other tab sticker, because we hadn't used it. I was saving it in case I put a tab somewhere else, but I didn't, so I put it on there. Okay, this page I added the ribbon pull here, just doubled it up and put it underneath my matting on the back. I put a button from the chipboard collection here, and then this little sticker I had already put on some cardstock, and I've still got glue on my fingers, I apologize. I did put an 1/8 of an inch eyelet there and the ribbon, so that tucks right there. On our waterfall, I added the button to the metal piece, and this again is just a cutout for journaling. And I went ahead and mat the waterfall with my leftover scraps. I really wanted to show the some of the images on that newspaper print. I didn't have enough to do every single one, so I did every other one with the newspaper print, and I I forgot the word, alternated, woo, with the script. And the backs I didn't do except for the first one. So again with the newspaper, again with the script, and then the newspaper at the end. Okay, so there's that page all done. Over here I added the chipboard element and the such dirty hands. I should have gone. I was just so excited to show you. Anyway, chipboard piece and the sticker, or the ribbon, excuse me. Now I went ahead and I put mats in here, but I really liked the black. There's so much color going on right here that I decided not to even put designer paper on them because I liked the black. I really did. So the one I might have considered putting there would have been the birds, but I didn't have enough to do it. So I liked the black. I didn't want any more going on. On the back side of those flaps, I took 2 of the journaling 4x6 from the cutout sheet and just glued them right down to the back. I cut a mat again out of some scraps and put designer paper on one side. Took a sticker from the collection, put it on cardstock, left it open on one side so you can you know, tuck something behind there if you'd like, and then this is just again one of the cutouts. So that finished up that page. And on the back side I did add the button with the 2 brads and the ribbon pull. That might have already been there, I can't really remember. I mat the back of it, took one of the cut aparts and put it on cardstock, and then took one of the chipboard pieces with another one of the brads and made a tuck spot there. I went ahead and mat this little mat, added the designer paper to the mat to slide under there, and I, went with the green and the beautiful image to contrast with the peach to finish off that page. And then I did mat the booklet and put the chipboard piece again with the brad, and I left the book blank. I probably have enough scraps that I could go in and mat this out, but I wanted to leave it blank. So I did, and I put that beautiful image on the back as well. And there's our magnetic mat. I think that is all the embellishing that I did off camera. Just wanted to catch you up. This is this is the 1/2 inch strip. This is 1/2 inch by 8 3/4. Okay, so I think that's it. If you have any questions that I didn't address, please feel free to put them in the comment box below. I am very tickled with how this turned out. I am going to do a quick flip through while this, just with my phone while this is formatting, because I'm just too excited to wait. I want to show it off and let everybody see. It will hold quite a few photos. And it's funny because I was just going to do a simple little trifold, but this this paper demanded to be seen. It's just gorgeous. And again, I think I am going to just put that right there. And that's the only thing I have left to do. And again, I apologize for not having that done by the time I started filming, but as I was kind of cleaning up to do the film, I found this and I was like, oh no, I forgot her, I missed her. And I didn't know where I was going to put her, and then boom, sure enough, found a spot for her. Alright, she's going right there. Again, this is Sunny, Creative Therapy, and thank you to Tammy at Country Craft Creation for sending me this wonderful collection for my first, this was my first bunch of supplies as a member of her creative design team. So I think she started me out with a great collection. I really enjoyed it, and I cannot wait to see what she sends next time. Did you notice I only put the glue on one side just in case I need to slide the edge of my photo up under there when I go to mat one. I'm going to go to stick one down. Just like to make sure I got room to do that. Alright, thanks again so much for watching. Feel free to leave any comments if you've enjoyed the videos. By all means, feel free to subscribe to the channel, and that way they will automatically send you like a thing letting you know that there are new videos out for you to watch. And, you know, a thumbs up is appreciated. And I will see you next time. Ciao for now.